Welcome to the Waylon perspective. Please like and press that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. This is my reaction to VOB, voice of Baceprot, performing Kawani. Let's commence. Ladies and gentlemen, just before Vierde Marcia kicks in here with the vocals, this is voice of Baceprot. What an incredible trio this is, ladies and gentlemen. A band of such power, a band of such skill. They always perform wonderfully. Here they are on stage, on the guitars, on the bass. Vierde Marcia, joined by VD on bass and Ayus on drums, ladies and gentlemen. That beat starting us off, that riff starting us off, that bass line sounding so funky, ladies and gentlemen. This band, they just rock their performances every time. They rock these performances awesomely. This audience here as well, enjoying the vibe, ladies and gentlemen. That's that VOB vibe, that punk rock, energetic, high energy, dynamic feel that they bring to all their performances. Wonderful band. Oh, that was nice. It was still rocking it out, and then bam, just stopped, and it was VD on the bass, just absolutely letting this bass do the talking here. Kind of, in a small way, reminded me of like the bass work on Metallica's Orion. Cliff Burton, rest in peace, back in the day, leading us through that track as well, ladies and gentlemen. Minute and 43 seconds in, no singing yet. Actually, at that point that I paused, it felt like naturally we would just start getting singing there, but not yet. Let's see how this goes. Nice riffage there, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. We got a solo from Marsha as well. Halfway through, no singing. I gotta assume it's instrumental vibes here, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I can think here. But the band absolutely rocking out the musical performance. No doubt about that. Whether there are vocals or not, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to be awesome either way. And this is sounding wonderful here. Just the way they're taking this track forward, the way they're grooving out, the way they're just making it sound wonderful. That is that VOB musical talent on display here, ladies and gentlemen. What a band. What a band. These ladies are fantastic. ladies and gentlemen, yeah, 3 minutes gone. This is definitely an instrumental vibe here, and they are absolutely smashing it and crushing it on that stage, ladies and gentlemen. We have people crowd surfing, we have balloons, and we have voice of Baceprot being absolutely memorable here, giving us an instrumental vibe here to absolutely take you on a metal journey. That's what that is, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome bass work here by VD. Thirda Masha on that guitar as well, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome guitar work. You know the story. And Ayus on the drums giving us that beat as well, ladies and gentlemen. The ladies creating brilliant music on that stage. Absolutely rocking. Kawani is an original instrumental composition by VOB. It appeared on their 2023 album Retas. What a jam, ladies and gentlemen. Voice of Baceprot giving us an instrumental behemoth of a song there, ladies and gentlemen. Just absolutely. That was massive. These three ladies on bass, guitar, and drums, letting the music do the talking in this performance, ladies and gentlemen. Man, oh man, that was just instrumental goodness by this band, ladies and gentlemen. Such talented performers, and for this one they just needed to showcase their instruments, and they did not let us down. That was wonderfully entertaining as well. The crowd got into it big time. I got into it big time as well, ladies and gentlemen. The talent by these three ladies, it is utterly immense. So whether you have vocals or not, you're just going to have a good time when you go to a Voice of Baceprot gig. No doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be entertaining stuff. It's going to be enjoyable stuff. That was a great composition as well. The piece of music itself, just absolutely aggressively moving forward with attitude, with edge. That is their hallmark, giving us music with attitude, music with feeling, and memorable music indeed. VOB, an awesome band, giving me a wonderful performance there. I really enjoyed that one. That was some magnificent metal magic. Voice of Baceprot's instrumental skill is simply brilliant. That was utterly powerful.